How many of you, give me a yes in the chat if you plan to be wealthy one day, if you plan to leave wealth for your family. Give me a yes if you expect your grandkids to be millionaires, all these other things. Give me a yes if I've convinced you that that is doable and that's possible with very small efforts, consistent efforts that you apply today, right? I can't make your grandkids millionaires by 2026, but it's very easy for me to make them millionaires by the year 2050. Okay. So that's 25 years from now. That's not that far. 2050 to 2025 is what the year 2000 was to 2025, right? So basically, the year 2000 was just yesterday. The year 2050 is going to be tomorrow. So it's going to happen really, really quickly. So you want to start getting ready right now. If someone had done that for you in to the year 2000, or if you'd done that for yourself, you'd all be extremely wealthy right now. Okay. So let's climb this ladder. And I want to just give you an indicator here. Let me actually pull up the slide and then I can sort of give you some stats behind it. All right, so here we're going to talk about this Black Wealth Pyramid. We're going to break it down. And when you walk away, you're going to have a clear strategy on how to build wealth based on whatever level you're on. Also, this is something that you get to keep for life. If you log in with your Financial Slumber Party membership, the recording will be in there and you can share this with your family, your friends, your cousins, whoever you want to share it with. And that's what it is. All right. So first thing is, I want to just sort of reiterate the mission of what we're trying to do here and what the Black Business School does and what we believe in. First off, there's community empowerment. I believe the whole Black community will be and can be transformed by financial education, collective wealth building. The ability to kind of understand what you can do when you work together, how to work together, how to bring things to the table. Everybody talks about what are you bringing to the table? Well, if everybody brings a dish to the family reunion, then we're gonna eat good that day, right? So what are you bringing to the table? Bring it all to the table. Let's make a big meal. Two, systematic approach. Here, there are 6 levels of wealth building that we're going to go through with clear strategies and also clear pitfalls you want to watch out for. Third, we're big on generational legacy. And so, generational legacy means that only one generation in your family should have to work. Only one generation should have to work. The other generations should protect the status of the family so that nobody ever has to work again. Only one generation has to work. And if that one generation uses the opportunity to build wealth in an appropriate way, then no one will ever have to get a job again. All right. And I know that this is counter to what you've heard. Everybody thinks that if you don't work, you don't eat. That's not true because the people who eat the best in America are the people who don't go to work every day. Let's move on. So the first level of the pyramid is below 10,000. That's when you're first getting started. If you're in this category, there is no reason to have any shame. You should be very proud of yourself for making a commitment to change and to grow. And that's when you're building your foundation. 35% of all Americans are in this category. That's very, very scary that a third of the country has built no wealth. That's this is why the conspiracy theorist jumps out in me when I say, okay, now I get it why they don't teach this stuff in public schools because they can't have that 35% learn what the top 1% understand. Number two, the second level is stability building, right? When you get to 10K to 99K, that's when you got a little something, something. 40% of Americans fall into this range.